I believe. It just said error creating. It just said error creating live, and then it went 3, 2, 1. I was like, what? Anyhow, look, from high atop the Rocky Strong Broadcasting Network, coming to you with another exclusive Good Evening show. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Before you even get in here, hey, everybody! Remind me of the dude on The Simpsons, man. Pooh or whatever on The Simpsons. Or no, that was Dr. Nick. My bad. That was Dr. Nick, I think. Oh, man. Either way. What we got here, man? We got that high test Ridgeline lens. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We've had this for about a week or better. Katie Frizzle. Good evening. I like doing that. I think it's funny. I think it's silly and funny. It's not funny nor silly. What the hell going on, dog? Got a good workout in this morning. We did. We got a good workout in this morning. Daniel Barry, happy Thursday. Good to see you, man. Much appreciated. Sophie got a haircut today, so she looks like a mini dog basically now again. She was starting to look kind of big, like she had a lot of fur, you know. But the old lady took her and got her hair cut off today, so she's looking like a little puppy dog. What did we do, man? We did a food review today. We went by Whack Arnold's and got the new Big Arch Burger. Got home. Of course, you know, just a couple minutes ago, 6 o'clock or so. I've been doing some chores around the house and whatnot. I had to run and go get my prescription filled and all this and that. But, yeah, right here a couple minutes ago, I just got done eating dinner. Chicken skewers and rice. It was very good, too. The old lady got the chicken skewers that are pre-made from Costco. And then she got this thing of Japanese barbecue sauce. And I've never had Japanese barbecue sauce before. I'd have to say it's something like a teriyaki kind of like Korean barbecue flavor, kind of like a mix between like a teriyaki and a Korean barbecue. It's kind of got that kind of smoky Korean barbecue flavor to it, but it also has like a sweet teriyaki. So take it for whatever you will. But we put the skewers in the oven. And we ran them with the barbecue sauce on them, the Japanese barbecue sauce. They were a missile, dude. They were so good, dog. A little bit of rice, a little bit of corn. Round out the meal. And, yeah, I think we're done eating for the night, man. Last night, the old lady got me to get up at like 10 o'clock at night to get her one of those Pop-Tart ice cream things. Dang, we should have grabbed one, man. We could have did another live review on live. The old lady said I kind of took a shit on it. She said it was better than a 6.5, but I'm thinking of all like ice cream sandwiches my whole life I've ever ate. You know what I mean? And look, man, a Chipwich is strong, man. That's strong. It's hard to beat a Chipwich. It is. Even an OG ice cream sandwich, the old Choco biscuits on there, man. That's hard to beat. But, I don't know. I just thought there would be more strawberry flavor to it, I guess, you know, because it was a strawberry one, you know, with 2 strawberry. You could tell that they were, like, different. They weren't, like, regular Pop-Tarts. They had made these Pop-Tarts specifically for the ice cream sandwiches. And, they were good. Don't get me wrong. They were decent, but it's just not, you know. I'm kind of a plain Jane person when it comes to stuff like that, too, you know. Like the wildest I get's like Rocky Road or s'mores, you know, that's crazy as I want to get. Or maybe if it's got like 2 or 3 different kinds of cookies, you know, that's as crazy as I'm going to get with it. Like it might have peanut butter and chocolate cookies in it or something, you know what I mean? But I don't like putting a whole lot of stuff in my ice cream. Not that that's a lot, you know, it's just strawberry and then 2 Pop-Tarts on the outside, but the ice cream too, like, I don't know, maybe if I would have let it sit out for a little bit and get a little bit soft instead of, instead of eating it straight out of the refrigerator or right out of the freezer, it would have probably been better, you know, maybe. I could taste the ice cream a little better, maybe. I don't know. I'm not even sure. It could be a dairy dessert. I don't know if y'all have noticed this or not, but on a lot of these ice creams, it says dairy dessert, which means that's code words for this ain't ice cream. Like that soft serve Blue Bunny stuff, man. I don't like that stuff at all, bro. And I know that's not ice cream, dog. That is not ice cream. Scotty, good to see you, man. What's going on, bro? What's the word? What's the word, Thunderbird? Whew. Yeah, we just kicking it in the shack, man, a little bit here. I've been listening to a lot of stuff about stuff going on down Mexico way, you know. I've been kind of interested in it here the last couple of days. Crazy goings on, man. Crazy goings on down there, man. I hope everybody makes it out all right down that way. Southern, I would even say there might be stuff falling on our side of the, I would say there might even be stuff falling on our side of the border, man. You know what I mean? Because them boys are over here, man. They are. Chicago tough. Out in the mountains, the Rocky Mountains, real tough. Yeah, man, they're around. For sure they are. They're around. Oh, man, I hate to hear that, bro. Nelson, thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you. Supporting the channel. Being a member. Couple months now. That's much appreciated. Ah, dang, but I can't even tell you, Scotty, what's in that food, dog. That food in there is a son of a whore. Hopefully everything works out for you, buddy. At least you're in a moderate state, you know what I mean? At least you're in a state that's kind of moderate that, don't, get too crazy unless you're doing like big shit. Hopefully he wasn't doing big shit, Scott. Hey, tell me, bro. Tell me you wasn't doing big shit, Scott. Hey, come on, man. Don't be telling me he was out here kicking up dust, man. I'm sure it's just something petty. A little misdemeanor type gimmick, hopefully. Hopefully you're not getting an F on your report card, buddy. California's still giving strikes? I don't know if they are or not. I don't know if they repealed the strikes law or not, man. I'm not sure. Man, whew, got the chronic cough, man. Absolutely, bro. I would suggest you do not speak on it, especially across social medias. It's not a smart thing to do, bro. So let's disengage this conversation and talk about how shitty food is, man. Listen, I know. Trust me. Kill the Batman. Nah, man. What? Hell no, Batman. Hell no. Somebody help me. The Batman's on me. You heard me? The Batman's on me. Out here in the shack, taking my medicine, getting ready for the evening. Just got done eating dinner. I'd love to talk to y'all about it, man, but look, this is the facts, right? If we speak on it, man, then they're going to take all my 20 cents that I may make. You can't never tell how much money we'll make on these gimmicks, man. Sometimes people super chat or send me gifts, and sometimes we actually get views too, and people watch it, and every once in a while I'll get like a quarter or something off of a live, you know what I mean? Look, I'm not setting the world on fire out here by no means, but I still like to get that quarter. And I know we've had this conversation for all the Strong family that checks in all the time, but there's other people here that don't understand. You know what I mean? They're like, why is he being so aloof? I mean, it's legal. He's got a prescription. What's the big deal? YouTube does not like it according to the guidelines. We gotta try and keep this place, good for everyone to watch. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, if you want to make a nickel, if you're trying to snatch that quarter out of the clear blue yonder, you know what I mean? I could just be like, F it, and just keep on, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's true. That is true, man. That is true. So basically, I just stay here and I don't partake in any of the illegalities of it. I got a prescription and I use it for medicinal purposes only. So don't fuck me up with a batarang, buddy. Please. Don't hit me upside the head with a batarang. And other certain locales, it is not. You know, it is not. It is against the guidelines, even though we don't make content for children. And when fetuses come in here, I tell them to kick rocks. That's here and there. The ad companies aren't going to want that, buddy. You know, they don't want some hooligans out here running all over, you know, doing crazy things all over their lives while they're putting their ads on it. You know what I mean? So you can understand that. So therefore, we play the game. I just stopped talking about it. I need to go in, I still need to go in members only, all the lives, you know, the older lives and the reviews that I did, because I don't need that stuff up for real. I left it up for a good while. We did have one person come by, Persona, came through and started looking at some of the content over there with the reviews, but for the most part, they didn't really go nowhere, man, and all it's doing is really like, you know, so. Yeah, man, like I said, man, I'm not setting the world on fire or nothing out here, man, but shit, you know? That's another thing. I gotta work on my cursing. Good evening, Will. Karma, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for stopping in, man. We still 195. We have been like, you know, we've been fasting like we supposed to be. We've been fasting, but we have partaked in certain confections. The old lady got this stuff, rocking chair mix or whatever, and it's like cereal and almonds and other stuff, and I thought it was yogurt on the outside, but actually it was a confectioner's coating, whatever, you know, it's like proprietary stuff. It's basically like sugar, you know what I mean? Anyhow, but yeah, man. Yeah, man, I don't really do a whole lot of collaborations, man. I've talked about it a couple times, man, but me and Krupp had a little thing going that anymore, and pretty much like I was just saying, I have control over nothing pretty much, man. Very little in my life, you know. I can control my own emotions and I can control what I'm doing from minute to minute, man, and from day to day. A lot of times I don't have control over what I want to do and when I want to do it, depending on what it is, you know what I mean? And a lot of times when there's family stuff going on, if I, you know, not necessarily have to do it, but I want to partake in that, there's all kinds of things, you know what I'm saying? And I'm getting off the track here of what I was talking about, but damn, what was I getting at? Shit. I lost my train of thought on the collaborations deal. But I know what to expect from certain people, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that you would jump up here and go crazy or nothing like that. Don't get me wrong. But I just know what to expect with Krupp. Like, I built a rapport with him, you know what I mean? Behind the scenes as well. And that's how that came about, man. You know what I'm saying? I lost my train of thought on that deal, man. I was like headed down the road and then like fucking, I hit a red light, bro. I was like, what? What am I talking about? Hold on. I was in deep philosophical thought there for a second, fellers. I was on a track to somewhere, and then we got derailed. But we only get a certain amount of time to get up here, and it's hard to like, you know, meet up with other people's schedules all the time to do a show even if we was just to do like a collaboration for like a one-time gimmick or something like that, you have to set it up and get it all set up. And then I've had times where I've promoted stuff and then it didn't happen, even though the people said they were going to do it, and then it doesn't necessarily hurt the channel or no shit like that, but it's just like, oh, it's kind of a bummer, it gets the people thinking that something's going to go off an interview or something like that, and then they don't do it. Not saying that's what you're going to do either, but there's just so many variables. You see what I'm saying? It just makes it easier to do the channel. And, it could be a big hindrance to the channel, as a matter of fact, having other people up. A lot of people go that way. They have a lot of panels. A lot of people like to watch panels, see various people's different points of view, and then going back and forth, on the panels. People like to watch that. So it could be a hindrance, even me just doing myself, and I don't have anything like really going on in the evenings. We just kind of kicking it, man, just trying to find out what everybody in the Strong family got going on, you know what I mean? And then in the mornings, it's kind of hard to do a collaboration then either, because I'm going to be working out, But I don't know. I've been thinking about it. Like, they've recently released the shopping part of the, YouTube, when you're starting out, man, and you're creating a channel and a brand, and you're trying to create content and do various things, reviews, for instance. Like, we've been doing a lot of food reviews lately, but just doing reviews of products in general is not like that far off the beaten path of doing food reviews, So people like to see you do food reviews. They probably like you to review other things as well, And there's a part of YouTube that helps you facilitate that, And we haven't had anything come through with like a brand where they have a brand come to you, like Manscaped or something like that, or like one of the gambling gimmicks or something, to that nature. That are a lot of the commercials that you see people do live reads, like the ones that you can't skip. That it's just like the person like, hey, I like Pepsi, don't you? Let's drink some Pepsis. You dig what I'm saying to you? Them, when like the people do it, when they're doing their videos and they just stop and they're like, erase me. And all those, you know what I mean? There's like different ways you can get into that, but our channel's not like super big enough to get them types of commercials like that, or ads, And then I just recently got where I can do the shopping deal, and I just don't know how to do it yet. I gotta look into it. Like, I think if I make a video, like, say if Target's willing to give you like 10% or something like that for doing a video, and then having whoever goes from my video straight to the Target, I think, .com or whatever, then I get some kind of, gimmick for that if I do that. Like, and I go and make a video shopping at Target, picking out things for groceries or things of that nature, and then do a review on whichever, and then, whatever company that may be. It doesn't have to be, there's like a bunch of them, but most of them aren't food, though. Most of them are like retail stuff, so Kohl's, things of that nature, So I wouldn't mind going to Kohl's and buying a t-shirt and then making a video and saying how great it was an experience, and then having, some extra dividends. But I just haven't figured it all out yet, because I don't know why. I need to figure it out. I should figure it out. It would make sense for me to figure it out, Or review like it could be anything, dude. I could do like fitness equipment, or like I don't know. I gotta look into it though, but I'm pretty sure like you have to go and actually be, shop at the store or talk about them or something, maybe. Like, there was one where there's like 40% off, and if I told y'all the code, maybe, like, that's all I had to do was tell you the code. Man, I didn't even have to go nowhere. I'm not sure, dude. I gotta look into it. I'm gonna have to Google it. Like, some of that stuff too, when they explain it, like, it's not like black and white, like this, that, and the third. And it's like, oh, okay. It's kind of like wrote in a certain way that's kind of confusing to a simple-minded son of a bitch like me. You know what I mean? Not trying to be hard on myself or anything. I'm just saying, like, it's a little bit harder for me to understand it, you know, when I'm reading it. So I need to read it a couple times to figure it out. I just haven't gone. And that's another thing. It's like, then I think to myself, like, how many commercials, how many ads am I gonna put through my little bit of content that I make? You know, because not only is it running ads over my content, you know, randomly, serendipitously, you know, just because that's what it happens. Then I'm gonna do, you know, live commercials on here as well. I don't know. Kind of like the food reviews do feel like a commercial kind of too, though. Even though I'm not getting paid for it or nothing, you know, I'm just eating it and telling you how I feel about it. Everybody loves the food reviews, so I'm gonna keep them up as long as everybody tells me they like them. I'm gonna keep doing them, man. As long as we keep getting views on them, and you know, I like doing them. Yeah, I don't know, Scotty. You got to tag. It's a different thing, man. It's a shopping part of it, and you tag the videos, and I've never seen those from Honduras. Plantain chips. I've never seen Zambo chips here. I'll have to look at them. What I was thinking about doing, I know Honduras is nowhere near the same as Cuba, but right now I'm on the hunt because I'm trying to find this food truck that has Cuban sandwiches that's in town, and they're supposed to be fire, bro. I want to do a review on them. I shouldn't have told y'all that. I should not have said that. Forget I said that, man. Damn it, man. I already put it out into the world, man. I can't give my ideas away, man. You can't give your ideas away to the universe, man. You gotta keep them to yourself. You have to have self-control, and then you have to actually don't tell people what the fuck you're gonna do, man. Just execute what you're gonna do, and then let it be seen. That's all you do. Don't talk about what you're doing. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell people what you're gonna create. Just create the content. That was a faux pas on my part. Sorry. I don't usually do that. That was like a mix-up in my brain, I guess. That's alright, though. Like I said, in the next couple days, I'm going to try to track this son of a bitch down. And I don't know if you guys know about Cuban sandwiches. They're like a braised pork or a damn, I'm trying to think of what they said, man. It's not like stewed or anything, but you know, like it's when they make the pork slow cook it and it's like pull apart, and then they put ham, a pickle, and mustard on it. Man, I've had it one other time at a authentic Cuban place, like it was a Cuban restaurant, you know. I know that's not Honduras, and I know Honduras doesn't have anything to do with Cuba, but I don't think I've seen a place around here that has Honduras food, to be honest with you. I've known like maybe 2 dudes from Honduras that I worked with. It's very like not a whole lot of people come from Honduras here, man. A lot of people from Mexico, El Salvador, some Venezuelan, Guam, Puerto Rico, of course. That joint that I went to before with the Cuban sandwiches, man. Oh yeah, and they press it like a panini kind of, like they press it, and they put cheese on it too, of course, you know, some kind of cheese. I can't remember which one, but well, this place is supposed to be fire, but the other place that I went to was also highly rated as a place to go. Like if you was to go to Richmond, this is the place you go to get a sandwich, right? So I got the old lady to go with me. I filled my prescription, then we slid around into downtown and went to a little joint. It's like a little corner restaurant. It was nice, man. A little Cuban place, man. They had lattes. Shiki baby, good to see you. They had lattes and espressos and stuff like that, like some real fine coffees. And they had them sandwiches. What I was after was the sandwiches. You know, I really wanted to try these famed Cuban sandwiches. I don't know. They were a really big thing for a while there, man. Like everybody wanted to try them. A lot of different places were making them, even places that weren't Cuban, you know. Uh, it's a really good sandwich. So, and most of the time where they're popping up are like these microbreweries that are in town. And I know the old lady, you know, she likes to go out and then, you know, to a place like that where she can have a drink. So I told her, I was like, we can go there and then you can have yourself one of these microbrews, you know, or something. Huh, I heard that, corrupt. Oh, God, man. Don't be pumping me through the speakers to the fam, dog. What? Oh, Lord. You put me on blast, dog. Now I feel like self-conscious and shit, dog. I didn't know he was riding with the family. I had to change the subjects. I heard that, like Miami Q. I heard that, man. I got a terrible accent, though. That's the only thing. I don't know enough Spanish. I don't know enough Spanish. I know very little Spanish, man. A lot of times I go and like if somebody sends me a message in Spanish, I try to go and yeah, just do a Pitbull accent. I heard that. Um, I go to Google and I go to Google Translate and then I put the message in that I was gonna do, like whatever comment I was gonna send, and I translate it to Spanish. And then I wonder if they speak Portuguese. Like immediately, every time I fucking do it, I'm like, dang, I wonder if they speak Portuguese. I know, it's crazy, ain't it? I know more than you think, ain't it? I know more than I think, ain't it? I know I look dumb as hell, but I don't know what a ZDX is. I mean, I'm trying to think. No, I was just playing anyway. We going to dance or something, man? Coming back from dance or something, man? Or is that over? I've been out to one Spanish bar one time. I only went out to one. I went out to one Spanish bar one time with the dudes, you know, the fellows from the job, you know, the Peace Crew, Spanish guys. Them guys was all from Mexico though, and they all speak different. They all speak Spanish kind of or Portuguese, like I said, depending, or like a blend depending on where they're from or whatever. Like a lot of people from Brazil speak Portuguese, but anyhow, nevertheless, these dudes were Mexican, and they speak a different slang. You know what I mean? Like their slang words are different than like a dude from El Salvador doesn't really say way that much. I don't know. They could now maybe because now it's been so like way's been ingrained so far in, you know, to the vernacular or whatever. They may say way. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. They didn't back in the day anyway. Like only way. You know what I'm saying? You call somebody way, it's like calling them like homeboy or, you know, like buddy or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Kinda. But in Salvador though, it doesn't mean the same thing. There Adam is, man. Caught one of the lives, Tommy. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. I ain't seen you around in a minute. I mean, you've been in the comments. We just been going live so early that we miss you, homie. Good to see you, big dog. Got a day off. Nice. Dang, man, I gotta do a live just for the members one time. We gotta jump on the live just for the members one time, homie. Like, I know we got a bunch of people that got memberships when Dolly dropped them, I think. Dolly dropped like 5 or 10 of them or something like that crazy, dog. And memberships. And I can't remember. We need to do a all members only. Absolutely, dog. I already know, homie. I already know. You try to comment on almost every video. Diesel Bomber. We don't see him very often in the chats because we've been getting later in the evening, like we was before. We go early in the morning, so now we go, and then I do these live somewhere in the middle of the evening. So, and I haven't been doing a lot of these, unfortunately. I don't know, man. I just haven't had the I was like, I want to go hang out with everybody, but what I'm gonna say, you know what I mean? And once I start thinking that, man, it's hard to get my mind back on wanting to do it. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, man, kind of giving out a little bit of a secret there, man. I try to get on as many lives as I can. I like hanging out with y'all, man. Yeah, man, it wasn't very good. I don't like McDonald's anyway. And $10, bro. $10 for that mess? No, thank you. No, thank you. It's awesome too, man. We've had some really good criticism on the lives, man. I got a tripod coming, number 1. Number 2, I've been looking at mics so you can actually hear me better. I know the microphone makes a hell of a difference, like especially when we're not in a setting like this. Like this is okay. The phone actually does a decent job of picking up what I'm saying and everything. Nah, we don't have Whataburger. We don't have In-N-Outs. We used to have a Steak and Shake around here, but it didn't do very good, and they ended up having to shut it down. I don't know, man. It just never took off, man. Them little fries and stuff, like nobody ate there, dog. And they put it in a fucked up spot where you couldn't get to it from like one side of the road. So that right there, like cuts down 50% of your traffic right there. Nobody's gonna go down, make a U-turn, and come back. Nobody's doing that. You gotta be selling Krizak burgers. You heard me? You gotta be selling Krizak burgers. You heard me? Like there ain't no motherfucking way somebody's making a U-turn to buy a hamburger unless you really slinging them, dog. Like some real fire burgers, The only reason we went in there today is because I seen a review about that Big Arch burger, and I was like, Arch Deluxe, what? Big Arch Deluxe, what? What's going on? Hold on, what the fuck is happening? So I was like, I'm going over there to see what this thing's about, And yeah, man, it's got some kind of Arch sauce, which was like really Big Mac-esque. I'm not even sure they didn't even, like I said, I'm not even sure they didn't even hit me with the Big Mac sauce, for honest with you. When I asked him if I could have that sandwich, he didn't even know what it was. He was like, what? A Big Arch. He's like, just quiet, nothing. When the speaker's on. I pull, hey, y'all got the Big Arch burger in there? What? Big Arch? The burger? It's supposed to be new. Dude's in there like, what the fuck is on the horn out there, man? We speaking English? Fuck, man. God dang it. I know it. Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. I'm yelling in the speaker too like it don't work. I always do. I don't know why, but hey. Medium fry, large tea. I can hear you, man. Yeah, Yeah, I got you, man. Yeah. You want anything else? But yeah, when it was 10:50, dog, I was like, holy shit, man. That's too much, man. That's crazy. That might be the last venture to the old Whack Arnold's, man. Oh, damn it, man. So my daughter went out with my old lady, man, and she was doing fine. They came up, and somehow my old lady had her in, one of the neighborhoods going around, and I was like, man, you should have took her to a parking lot. My old lady's like, well, that's how I taught my daughter, our daughter, I'm like, yeah, I know, but anyhow, I'm like, but she don't know, man. She's different. She didn't drive stuff like that. Well, they come up to a main road. She tells her make a U-turn. She makes a U-turn nice and slow, turns around, goes back up into the neighborhood. And they come back up to the main road again. She tells her, yeah, okay, well, just wait till nobody's coming, and then we'll make another U-turn and head back into the neighborhood. She's like, okay. For some reason, she gassed her up. Like, in the turn, like, she goes to make the U-turn, gasses it up, runs it down, and almost, like, kind of, maybe, I don't know, I wasn't there, dented the front of the car up a little bit on the thing out front of the, like, tells you what neighborhood you come in, a little concrete thing, tells you, like, Wildwood or fucking Green Forest, whatever, Hills or something, you know what I mean? It tells you what name of the neighborhood is. I guess she dinged that thing, pink, you know what I mean? Not nothing crazy, but so then she said she got it pulled back and got straight. I was like, that would have been the end of it right there. That would have been it, dog. That would have been the end of that session. Get out the driver's seat. You got to have more sense than that. Let me show you how it's done. Pay attention to what I'm doing. Watch what, you know what I mean? But the old lady's not trying to be mean to her, so she's like, okay, well, it's all right. Don't worry. We'll just turn around and then, get going back into the neighborhood. Well, somebody started coming while they were going, so she was going to have to pass them. Well, she started freaking out, so she started like, because now she's done, had a minor incident. So now she's like pulling over to the side of the road, like freaking out. There's a trash can coming up, and the old lady's like, look out for the trash can. Look out for the trash can. I was like, man, I'd have pulled the damn emergency brake, man. Skirt. Mission over. Done. Out. Well, she clips the mirror. Boom. Knocks the mirror out and breaks it. So I need to find a mirror too. The dent, though, we got knocked right back out. No big deal, Yeah, no doubt. They get it, man. They'll figure it out, man. It's not, it's just my daughter ain't never been nothing like four-wheelers and the go-karts and shit, like riding her bike and stuff. Like, she would be like, do it for a couple minutes, and then she'd just, not want to wait her turn, or just had no interest in it, And, like, she would drive the go-karts a little bit, but not like the other, like, my other daughter, she drove every damn thing. Dirt bikes and freaking, you know what I'm saying? So, lawnmowers, tractors. So when she got to driving the car, she's more nervous about, what she's supposed to do on the road and, how to act on the road than she's actually nervous about, like, driving the car. You know what I mean? She knows how to drive the vehicle. That's not the problem. My other daughter is totally different. Then she said that she said my other daughter, she's driving along and then she's looking out the window like, that's a nice mailbox. I'd have been like, oh, hell no. Pull over. Nice mailbox. Hell no. Your attention needs to be on the road at all times. This ain't no freaking field trip, man. What are you doing? Like, maybe 10 years from now, if you want to look at mailboxes on the side of the road after you feel uncomfortable behind the wheel. But not now when you just starting to learn how to drive. You ain't been around a hill behind the wheel 3-4 minutes and you're already feeling like you can look at fucking mailbox. Get out the driver's seat. That's why my old lady took her, you know what I mean? That right there, that shit right there is why the old lady took her. My daughter be crying and shit. I didn't mean to. I know you didn't mean to. That's not the point. Mean to and don't, not that. Mean to and shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Mean to or not mean to ain't got a fucking dog in the hunt. Come back and get another lesson, but it ended up snowing and all that, and so I guess she's been, you know, she ain't had a chance to get back over here yet. But I even told the old lady, shit, we got a big enough yard. I'd take her out into the yard before I did that. Oh yeah, man, you know it, dog. Me too, man. I was behind the wheel driving long before I had a license, before I was even allowed to drive. Learner's permit. I was already driving long before learner's permit, dog. My mom would get us off the road, like she would turn off the highway or whatever off the main road, all back roads. She'd let me drive all the back roads, you know. Hey, Michael, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated, big dog. Thank you. We need everybody we can get. More strong family, the better. We got a lot of strong family in here right now. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Shit. And then everybody I hung out with had a vehicle. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's just different too for dudes and driving and stuff, man. I think it's different, man. Like maybe we pay attention more to what, like, you know, because we want to, like, we more interested in vehicles and cars and things of that nature. I don't want to be like a stereotypical or closed-minded. Like, of course, anybody, women, girls, all interested in vehicles and stuff too as well. Don't get me wrong. My daughter's thinking about maybe trying to become a mechanic. I mean, she thinks she wants to. I mean, you know, it's an idea. She doesn't understand, but she got an idea. Now, you know, she thinks it would be cool to have that as a, you know, which is nothing wrong with that. I think the reality of it is a lot different than what she thinks, but also, you know, if she goes to school and gets a good, certification or something like that and goes work in a shop, she'll have plenty of help. You know, it won't be like, they'll be under pressure to have things done in a certain amount of time, I would imagine, but damn this thing, man. I really want to get that flour mill thing. I really want to get that flour mill thing. I do. Oh, damn, that's crazy, man. Yeah, I know Adam told me that he was a tank guy. That's crazy, though, man. I've seen some of the stuff, man, and that's a wild place to be on the battlefield, that's for sure, man. I don't know if you was ever in combat or not, Adam, but that's a wild place to be in combat, homie. Yeah, you feel good because you're in armor, but then you're like also like a big ass target at the same time. They're hot. They're not like fucking AC blown. I don't know. I don't think they're no AC. Didn't look like it on all the videos I see. It looks hot, sweaty, and fucking uncomfortable. That's what it looks like. Cramped. It looks like if you're not like really good buddies with the fucking with the guy next to you, then you know it's probably gonna fucking suck. Cause you're right on top of them. Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, I guess after, even some of the newer tractors and stuff. I guess that new vehicle they got coming out is supposed to be pretty dang nice, man. Supposedly. I mean, I don't know what the reality of it is. They bigged up the Hummers. I remember we got to see like one of the first ones. Nah, I mean, I can't say it was one of the first ones. Who the fuck knows, man? We hadn't seen them before yet, like on TV or anything, the Hummer, And my dad's buddy, because my dad drove truck. My dad's buddy had a shipment of Humvees on the back of the truck, and they were all like tarped down, where you couldn't really see them, but you could lift up the thing and see them. You know what I mean? And the dude was like, "Hey," calls my dad's like, "Hey, you want to come look at him?" And my dad was like, "Fuck yeah, you gonna be right by here?" He's like, "Yeah." So we go up to the truck stop, and the dude fucking pulls the tarp up off of him, and like we're looking at him, shit's like, "Yeah," and it's got an air compressor. You can shoot a 3-inch hole into it, or some bullshit like that, 1-inch hole or something like that, into the sidewall, and it'll keep it blowed up. Fucking, he was telling us all this crazy shit about him, and we was just checking him out. Savage Sav. And it was like, like I said, we had never seen them before, so they was like, fuck, man. We was like, damn, those things are cool as shit. Yeah, it's the new Jeep. They got a new one. They got a new Jeep for the Humvee. They got a new Humvee for the Humvee, you know what I mean? Them things look like they're pretty badass, too. Savage Sev up in here, man. 195, man. 195. I'm pretty sure I should still be 195 today. I don't think that hamburger hurt us that bad, man. I've been still fasting pretty much from 7. Like I said, last night I got up and got the old lady that Pop-Tart thing. I took one bite out of it, swear to God, and made the short and took her the rest of it. So I kind of don't count that. I was somewhat hungry today at 1 o'clock for sure, but I could have probably held out for a little bit longer, but I wanted to do the food review. I've been running them out, homie, huh? I've been banging the food reviews out, man. We got a couple subs, though. I think I got one on the live this morning, and then maybe 1 or 2 came in on the shorts, man. Hell yeah. That's cool, man. Is he still doing his channel? Streaming the gaming? That's like my buddy's fucking son, man. Just went in the army not that long ago. I was like, man, that kid, man, the way he is, all smart and stuff, man, he'll probably be running them dang drones. Oh, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, that place up here, dude. That motherfucker was a missile, dude. Oh my God, it was so good. Like, it was a legit smash burger. I think it was like maybe the first legit smash burger I really had, too, like legit. Because we've done them at the house and they don't turn out like talk about. My father-in-law got these hamburgers, frozen hamburgers that are called smash burgers. And I tried to press them down and all that, but it just ain't the same, man. Corrupt be putting some pictures out there that I've seen on some food that looked like it was fire. So I can only imagine. You're probably waiting for it to warm up so you can get the grill master back on. Yes, sir. We're going to sleep good tonight. Yes, sir. Man, appreciate everybody hanging out with me tonight, man, for real. Man, I haven't done a rack of ribs in a long time, man. I smoked a rack of ribs. Actually, I smoked 2 racks of ribs on a smoker one time out back. And I brought it in. Nobody ate the shit, man. So I stopped smoking ribs, man. They were fucking awesome too. But eating 2 racks of ribs by yourself is tough money, man. You know, I ate as much as I could that day. Put all the rest of it into a bag and fucking, um, you know, put it in the refrigerator. Gave some of it away. Like, it ends up being a good bit of meat. Like once you know, 2, pretty good sized spare ribs, man. Let alone getting some damn beef ribs. They're like brontosaurus bones and them things, man. Good God. Look like you gonna make a Flintstone car with it. But what else been going on, man? What the hell else going on out here? Before I go in, I've been taking the nights off, man. So the old lady's home, and I was like, man, we should probably go live, man. We ain't been live in a minute. I heard that, man. Yeah, man. Sometimes you can't beat that. Nice, lean, high protein. I dig it. And venison makes a very good barbecue. Like, if you don't like the gamey flavor, or like if something about venison turns you kind of off to it, man, you make barbecue out of it and you'll be fine. Yeah, I've tricked plenty of people, man. Like my ex-wife, a couple of my friends. I'm like, nah, man, this is all. I'm like, this is the deer meat. That's pork. So if you don't want deer meat, don't eat that one. And they go on and eat it, and I'll be like, it's all deer meat, right? And they're like, what? Come on, man. What you think? I'm making 2 different fucking things, man. Come on here. Let's be for real. Stop the games, man. Stop the games. Oh, man. I haven't had a whole lot of elk meat now. That stuff can get right gamey if you don't process it like correctly immediately and stuff. I know Joe Rogan kind of talks about it too, but I mean, even with deer, or I mean, shoot, anything on the farm really, if you don't process it correctly, it kind of gets a little bit funky. But nothing wrong with it. It's just like, then you might have to soak it or something too. Like usually I take and soak it in milk and uh, salt and water, and a couple little things, man. Make a nice little brine. You brine it up first, get all that blood out of it and all that, man. And then actually make it up, man. It ends up being pretty damn good. A lot of people, you couldn't even tell the difference between it and beef, man, for real. You have to have a real discernible taste buds. That's for sure. But yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm trying to like diversify, get out of like these fast food damn things all the time. I need to find some better places to go to do reviews, especially since homeboy sent me a couple of dollars. I can pretty much like, get a couple of reviews off of not having to pay for it. Then I should do that. I should go somewhere. The only problem, like the chain things are good because like I got like 600 some views on that bad boy right off the jump, and by this evening, by the morning, I'll probably have a couple more. And the McDonald's and like the Burger King and the Taco Bell ones, sometimes it takes like even like a week in it, but they end up getting a couple thousand, even 1,000, 1,500, something like that, depending, because it's just like a lot of more people go to McDonald's and Burger Kings and stuff than they go to like anywhere else. So I guess more people are interested in it. They're gonna watch other McDonald's videos and it's gonna show them ones. But oh man, the injectable marinades. Yeah, I've never really done that with deer meat before, but shit, man. What else going on? Oh yeah, those chalupas, the street chalupas from Taco Bell. Those things are good, ain't they, man? I told you, huh? I told you they were good. Like, I don't even like Taco Bell. That's why everybody's like, I fucking hate Taco Bell. I'm like, okay, man, I hear you, but listen, this is chicken though. It's not the mystery meat. That's where a lot of people go wrong with that mystery meat, man. You getting that MSP, mechanically separated parts. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get that MSP, man. You gotta go and get you something nice, pay the little extra dollars or two to get you a steak or chicken. And still suspect as fuck, but at least it's got like some, actual meat textures to it. And the street chicken bacon ranch chalupa, and it is the avocado ranch. I had it the second time. I had like, yeah, $6.99, but they are smaller than the old school chalupas. They're a little bit smaller, but it's $6 for two of them, so it's like three a piece. And they have like, what do you think? It was like cheese encrusted on the outside, right? Like it's like cheese, like fried to the outside of it. Am I right? Am I correct? That's what I thought it was anyway. Yeah, fried cheese, right? Yeah, that's what I thought it was too, man. Man, what a missile, dude. The fried cheese turns it up though. It makes the whole thing like crispy, and the chalupa is kind of like a little bit bready, not super bready like a gordita, but like it's kind of pillowy still. I'm trying to explain the fucking chalupa, man. Anyhow, it's just, trust me, it's good. And so the avocado ranch, so it's actually got a little bit more flavor to it. And I mean, like I said, the other day I went through for the second time, and I told them no pico, no tomatoes, because that's the way I really prefer it, with no tomatoes. But when I'm gonna do a food review, it doesn't make sense for me to take things off of it, because I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't. I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get it however it comes. And I'm gonna try it, and I'm gonna tell you what's on it. And then if I don't like it, I'm gonna be like, I don't really like that, man. I mean, that's what it is. And then I could be like, well, I'll try it without it. Maybe it'll be better or something. Or I'll tell you, let me take all and pick all these dang uh, plants off my sandwich, something like that. But for the most part, I try to get it exactly how it's supposed to be. Yeah, I told her no pico de gallo, no tomatoes, and man, the lady hooked me up, dude. You could see the chicken all the way to the top. Like she's put the bacon bits on the top. Like you could see all the bacon bits, man. She hooked it up, dude. I was like, damn, she looked out. It was awesome. And it was just like through the drive through, so it wasn't like, uh they was like, oh, I'm gonna hook them up. The other day though, I did get two breakfast sandwiches from the dudes at Chick-fil-A. I went through Chick-fil-A for my daughter, and they was like, the first dude was like, nice truck. I was like, oh, thanks, man, appreciate you. And I pull up to the front, and the dude was like, man, I like your truck. I was like, all right, yeah, thanks, man. I was like, this piece of shit. Because y'all only looking at the driver's side. I need a fender on the other side. Anyhow, uh, but he's like, you won the halftime whatever, and it was two free breakfast sandwiches he gave me. I had that happen one time, and it was desserts. So I gave him the old lady because I don't really eat the dessert things. Yeah, yeah, like a lot of them come with a lot of lettuce and shit, man. Like especially like that fucking Big Mac comes with more lettuce than anything. It's crazy. Lonnie, what's good with you, man? Good to see you. In the evening, in the morning, this dude's on here all the time. You heard me? Looking for me all the time. I appreciate you, big dog. A lot of strong family came through tonight. Good to see everybody for sure, man. I gotta get in the house still, put my bag together. Um, God dang it! I hope I didn't let Sophie out with me right now, Because if she's been out this whole time, she's probably muddy. She got a dang haircut and a bath today. I hope I didn't let her come out with me. I don't think I did. I didn't. I told her I'd be right back. Damn it, dog. I heard that, brother. I heard that. Well, shoot, man. I'll see you in the morning. Leaving work. Yeah, no doubt, man. Night shifts are crazy, dude. I worked plenty of them, man. The fucked up thing, though, is we'd always go from working days to working nights in the same fucking, like, I'd be working on a Tuesday, like, come in the morning, work my 8-hour shift, and he'd be like, hey, man, I need you to come in tonight, start working nights, you know? So I ended up, getting overtime, like a day's worth of overtime, but at the same time, it sucked. Yeah, man, fuck yeah, it sucks, dude. We used to do like restaurants, changing restaurants from they like come up with new design and they want to change all the lights and all that stuff out and do new stuff, modernize it for the new themes or whatever they want to do, and I'll be in that motherfucker and dude would come up there doing fucking dumb shit, man, be in the bathroom freaking puking and stuff, man. Yeah. I'll be like, hey. I banged on the thing. Hey. If you ain't gonna share, you better get your fucking ass back to work. That was back in the day, man. Dude was fucking yakking everywhere, man. I was like, oh, hell no. I wasn't cutting him no slack, He did the same thing to me when we went up to the college. We was working in a gymnasium, man. This son bitch was puking in a bag on the lift. I'm like, I don't care. You bring this fucking lift up here now. I don't care if you're puking or not, you son of a bitch. Let's go. I was somewhat of an asshole. I mean, listen, some say it's never went away, but what he said? Oh, damn, today's your birthday? Oh, I bet, man. I bet. Happy birthday, man. Absolutely. Happy birthday. I hope you enjoy your day at work today, man. Hopefully you can find a little time to maybe find a chair for a little bit or something, Maybe get a little minute of peace to yourself, Mike King! That's another guy probably getting ready to head out to work here soon or get to bed so he can get up and go to work here in a minute. Mike be working weird hours too. I can't remember if Mike works nights or just really early in the morning. I know he's got to get the kids to bed and stuff. We'll be doing Mike King's in the morning. Blonde Wig Sanchez. You know it, bunny. One of the best ever. I keep wanting to order more shit off of Temu and then, I never pull the trigger on it. It's just sitting in the Temu thing. I need to get some more things in here to round out the rest of the studio. Fill in some more on the studio down there at the bottom and around the corner here. I still need to mount the no standing sign. Or at least put it somewhere where people can see it. That's my dad's TV. I'm done broke it. I'm too damn. I can't get rid of it. I don't know, man. It is what it is. Oh man, somebody messed my sign up, putting tape on it. Y'all get the gist of it. Oh bitch to get on. Man, it's all cooked on there, dog. This is an enthralling live, is it not? Oh, fuck it. Sorry. Been sitting over here for like a year now. No standing or parking. I was getting thrown out at the job. I was like, I'm gonna take it. Fuck it. I'm gonna put it right behind me. There's Legacy right there. Nice, man. Nice, man. Laid back. Kathy Griffin. Kathy Griffin. What? I'm trying to think hard, man. I don't think Kathy Griffin's in Pulp Fiction, man. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I was trying to think if there's like some part that I'm not thinking of. Legacy over lifestyle, man. I have a funny feeling that you're somebody that I've already met before, man. But I used to know a name, Compound Interest. That dude was alright too. I appreciate you coming through. I don't know if that's you or not, man, but I do appreciate Legacy stopping through, man. It's much appreciated. I appreciate all the encouragement too in the comments, man. 195, bro. 195. We're still on the way down. Like I said, the old lady's been punishing me with fucking candies and stuff. Like, she got these, it's called Red Rocker, Rocking Chair, fuck. Anyhow, I thought it was yogurt, so I was like, it's alright, man. It's cereal, but it's yogurt things on it, man. It's fine. It'll be okay. Guess what? It's not. It's confectioners. Like, confectioners. It says it's like, all thing I can think of is confectioner sugar. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a confectioner. It said, fuck, coating. A confectioner's coating. So you know it's like sugar or something. I was like, fuck. So, anyhow, still lost another pound. 195. We're still fasting like we're supposed to. I just haven't been posting everything. We did a short today where we ate that hamburger from McDonald's, but tonight we had chicken skewers and white rice and a little bit of corn, man. So we ended the night on a high note. I'm gonna try to keep from eating. What time is it? 7:22. We're gonna try to keep from eating anything here when we go inside. I'm pretty hungry. If I do, it'll probably be like peanut butter or something like that. I've been trying hard though, man. I've been getting hungry and I'm like super tired. I've also been attacking the workouts and the lives in the morning. I don't know if anybody's really been watching them on replay or anything, man. I know a lot of people don't get up that early in the morning to watch them, but we've really been getting after it in the morning, man. Like, I've not been playing around. I've really not been leaving a whole lot of time, like, in between my calisthenics. It's been rapid succession of sets. So I do my push-ups, my burpees, my squats, and my calf raises this morning. And I do them pretty quickly. I try to get, like, kind of blow it up a little bit, man. I try to make sure that I don't leave a lot of time for my body to, like, calm back down, And I think that's been working for us. I'm still working on a spare tire, man, You can tell in some of the videos. I got a tripod coming, so you can't see it as much. Like, that shooting up angle, even though it's in the chair, so it's up off the floor, like, this high. It's still not a great angle to shoot my video, I mean, it makes me look like shit, but I was like, hell with it, man. What are we gonna do? I've already done broke like 4 fucking tripods for the gym already this 2 years. I've probably broken 4 or 5 of them, to be honest with you. But we got a new one coming, and the new one has a magnet. So it should be like, the thing shouldn't break because it's got a magnet. You know what I mean? the springy thing. And then hopefully we'll try to be a little bit nicer to this one. It's made by a brand that has some more expensive ones, and $26 for just a regular tripod is usually, it's like a little bit more expensive. So hopefully it's a little bit nicer. Yeah, man, that's what I'm trying to get down, man. I'm trying to get down. I'm trying to get down, dog. 185. That's the goal. That's the goal. We're 10 pounds away for the most part. 10 to 11 pound away from our goal. We're working on it. I'm pretty locked in. I'm fairly locked in, to be honest with you. Uh, I've done, you know, some some mistakes a little bit here and there with some sweets, but not terribly. It's just I would like to have zero, and we're a little bit more than zero, you know. But that's the thing. Like I said, the ice cream thing, I took one bite out of it last night, and then I gave it to the old lady. I did the review, and that's it. Self-control, you know. The old lady also got strawberry yogurt um, pretzels, which those aren't really like super super good for you either, but at least they're a little bit better for you than just straight up fucking sugar, you know. Hey Adam, I appreciate it, big dog. I know, I know you over there all the time telling me you wish you could get out there and get after it like that again, man. So, I mean, I be thinking about that sometimes. Like, I feel like, you know, sometimes I think about it as motivation. Like, oh man, I need to do this shit for dudes that can do it, that want to do it, you know, not that don't want to do it, can't, you know what I'm saying? That don't want to do it, just sit around. Like Adam's like the type of dude, he wants to do it, he can't do it, you know. He's having a hard time getting to doing it, you know. I mean, I'm not sure all the particulars. I don't ask him to tell us any particulars on here about that shit. I don't want him to. But what I'm saying is, it's not easy for some people as it is for me to get up and just go, you know. And that's the biggest hindrance for me is getting my ass up out the bed and going. So, I mean, fuck, dude. You can't, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Drop the link if you guys can. I'm not sure. I don't think I can do it, man. I'm pretty sure I can't, man. I can pin the message, but nah. I can hide the user and all that, but anybody else can hit his name though. They can, I think moderators, you guys can put his link into the comments. But yeah, we've been fasting, so yeah, I mean, I've been like way under for everything, for sure. There's no doubt about it. Like some days I eat one time. Like I don't know how much that sandwich was, the Slaw B Joe or whatever. I got a medium. It had roast beef on it, but it's like a lot of bread, so it was like a lot of carbs. Um, so I don't know. Maybe that was like 1,000 or better, 2,000 calories, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to look it up and see. But uh, like today, I ate when I got off, man. You know, I stopped and did the food review, and then I ate right here at 6 o'clock. And now I try not to eat until 1, 2, something like that tomorrow. Get a real good like 18, 20 hours. Like actually start feeling hungry, feel my body feel hungry. You know, it makes it hard to work out. It makes it hard to push heavy weight, but we're trying to slim down. You know, we're trying to slim down. Oh, damn it. Well, you can click on him and then you press like the 3 buttons in the corner, like up in the corner of the thing, I think. It's been a long time since I did it, man. I'm not sure, man. It's been a long time since I've been in a chat and put somebody's thing. You can click on his face and do it somehow. But anyway, check him out when you leave, man. Put in at Legacy Over Lifestyle. There can't be that many of them. You wouldn't think. That's a pretty distinct name there, man. That's pretty, like, you know what I mean? Tommy Thunder. What's up, dog? Yeah, man. I didn't understand what you were saying, man, but that burger was expensive as shit, homie. And it was sorry. We've already talked about it on the live, homie. Like, and that's another thing. That's a thing now, man, that I do, right? You know what I do now? When I eat something and I don't like it, I'm like, fuck. Wasted calories, man. I should have threw that shit out, man. You know? That's what I think in my mind. I'm like, I'm not going to eat the rest of this, man. I ain't wasting this shit. Like, I ain't going to waste, like, no, hell no. I ain't eating this for me to get, like, more calories. No. You know what I mean? But the chicken skewers from Costco, the pre-cooked chicken skewers, they come in a little package. Missile, dude. But the old lady got this Japanese barbecue sauce to go on it. Like I said, it's like a teriyaki. You know, if I give it a 5 point anything, even though it was a 5.7, it's whatever comes into my mind. You know what I mean? I can't help whatever comes into my mind. That's what I say. And I don't take 2 takes. You know, I don't go back and try it. Like, you know, once it's there, it's there. It's done. You know, so when I say it, that's what it is. And even though I said it was a 5.7, you know, it could easily just be, like I said, if 5's being nice, really. You know, I don't want to say a 4, a 2, because it's a quarter pounder, you know. I mean, as far as burgers go, they did have some seasoning. They did put some, like, pepper to it and stuff, but still shitty, man. I could go get a way better burger for $10 from somewhere else. Like Tommy was saying, a diner's cheaper, you know. And shoot, man, you go to a diner, you could probably get an egg on that bitch for $10. Egg and bacon on it, man. Get a cheesy Western. Man, if you ain't never had a hamburger with an egg on it, you are missing out, my brother. You ain't even lived your life yet. I'm telling you, bro. If you ain't put a fried egg on a burger, you ain't even lived your life, son. I'm telling you right now. Oh, man. All right, y'all, look. I hate to do it to everybody, especially since Tommy just checked in, man. Yeah, fuck McDonald's. I ain't going back to Whack Arnold's, dog. I ain't doing no more Whack Arnold's. It's gonna have to be something crazy to get me over there, like Grinch socks or something, dog. I'm not going back over there just for anything, homie. I'm tired of doing those McDonald's reviews anyway, the Whack Arnold's reviews anyway. Like, every time I go there, I'm pretty much disappointed. Even the hot honey sandwich is kind of shitty, to be honest with you. It was okay just because the sauce was decent, but I mean, at the end of the day, you know. Anyhow, look, man, if I want to spend $10, I could have went, bro. We could have went to Firehouse, which was right across the street, and got a French dip for like $12, $2 more, and I would have had a full fucking sub, French dip with au jus on the side. You know what I mean? We could have really been living our fucking life out here. You know, if that's what we were going to do, I could have came back to the house and I could have ate 2 chicken packets like I did yesterday. You know what I mean? It ain't every day, dog. Like yesterday. Oh, you know what I did too, dog? Like I took the 2 chicken packets, you know, like Southwest Creations. I took the 2 chicken packets and I put it out on a piece of aluminum foil and I put it in the air fryer And like I took 2 packets and I like kind of like, you know, spread it out so it's kind of thin on the aluminum foil, and I heated it up and then put it on some toast. Oh, bro, it was a missile. I just been putting it out the pack right onto the toast, dude. Oh man, it was so good, bro. I'm gonna do it with a Chipotle next time, man, and it's gonna probably be good as well. Caesar smashed potatoes, nice. We don't have Roy Rogers. Well, I don't know. If there's a Roy Rogers, that's not like close to here. There might still be one like up north, but they're not one like down here where I'm at. I'd have to look for it when I go up north and see if they still got it like up next to the city and shit. They had, I think it was called Boston or something like that. I think Boston used to have the only Roy Rogers that was left for the longest, but I don't know if that's still there or not. It's been forever since I've been up there. Anywho, y'all know what it is, boys. The Good Evening Show has pretty much come to an end. I found the end of the episode, and I'm gonna go in here and kick back, watch a little TV, try to annoy the old lady for a little bit. She's been off. I think she's off tomorrow, so that should be fun. Just go in there and aggravate, and yeah. So I hope everybody has a good evening. Be good to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself like I am all the time. And try to be nice to the people that's around you. If you're nice to yourself, it'll probably be easier. Tell your loved ones that you love them, because they be forgetting, man. They do. They be forgetting out here, man. And you never know what's going to happen. From every day, man, it's getting worse out here. I don't know if y'all watching. I'm not trying to talk about it every 5 fucking seconds. But it's a cold world right now, dog. Tell your loved ones how you feel about them. Till next time. Tomorrow's push-up day. And then curls on the curl machines. So we're going to attack some push-ups in the morning. We're going to rip off about, what do? We do 40, 160 push-ups in less than 20 minutes or so. Try to anyway. And then I get into the gym and finish my workout. I did some really good pull-ups today. I feel good about the dips we got in today. We also did a very good heavy bag. So, and like I said, man, we didn't leave no time between none of the working out today, man. So, till next time on the workout in the morning, God willing, because it's only if he's going to let me and the creek don't rise. We'll see y'all again next time. Bicycle.